lit. And that shit probably was like my first battle. So that's like 2014, 15.
You know what else happened 7 years ago?
What?
Hitman
For
freestyle.
sure, man. Talk about it, man. Talk about it, man.
I was on Twitter dying laughing because you was responding to everybody with, you know what else happened 7 years ago? Hitman freestyle. Old ass freestyle.
Old
Hitman
freestyle,
put up.
November 9th.
November 9th, man. It's a big battle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like for me, like I say, man, you know, we doing our promo thing, and I think he doing a dope job too, promoing on his end, talking his mess. You know, I ain't gonna take that from him. But for me, I'm just like, I feel like he just can't fuck with me. Me personally, I really feel like that. Like as far as great as he is, like, you know, it's just, to me, I just feel like in the battle stage, it's just a level that I'm at that he not at. You know what I'm saying? That when we see each other, I'm gonna be able to show it. I feel like I always show improve in those big battles though. You know what I'm saying? Like as much as people could say this and say that, like when you name the big battles I done had, it ain't never been a time when I done ain't show up and ain't put on. Like I'm talking from Sean to Serve to Lugs to even the Mook battle, people might have said he won that, but when you go back and just, I wasn't up there fucking up, choking, doing no dumb shit. I'm going crazy. The crowd just already had who they wanted to win. You know what I'm saying? They already chose him because he was at home. But like any of those battles, I'm there. Easy to block, Captain. Like you said, Danny Ma, you name it. If they somebody that's of that stature, I'm going to give you 110 every time. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't too many dudes who can really say they beat me in no battle. You know what I'm saying?
Talk
like,
that shit.
You know what I mean? Like none of them dudes who matter, you know what I'm saying? From you name it, like ain't none of them could just, they not confidently going back. I pride myself on making sure they don't confidently want to watch my battle with them again. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I get up there and do. Like I want it to be like that. Yeah, you tell people about the battle, but I bet you ain't showing your mama this one. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't the one on the family reunion Thanksgiving you put on the screen like, look, I'm still killing niggas. Like nah, you don't show somebody else. They gonna be listening like, what he said to you?
But you ain't do that against that Gotti boy.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the same way I feel with Hitman. Like, you know, I feel like he come with a lot of like outdated material. You know what I'm saying? He brings a lot of outdated raps. You know what I'm saying? But those legends, they have a nostalgia thing to where they can say some shit and they get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Or they can say some shit that somebody else said, and since they said it, you know what I mean? It's like, oh damn, it's hard. You know what I mean? It's just like us watching any other somebody we like. You know what I mean? If you watching sports and you a big fan of Michael Jordan, if he just came back to the league right now, no matter if he dropped 10, motherfuckers is gonna be happy.
Gonna go.
Like, Mike still got it.
Mike still got it.
You feel me? Don't matter if Giannis done dunked on him and spent around. You know what I'm saying? And all that.
It'll fade away on him.
Yeah, all it take is Mike do one fade away.
Everybody gonna be going in.
You don't want Mike if you gave him a couple more minutes. So it's the same with like niggas like Hitman and them. I feel like they so loved because they were the first dudes who kind of got on. So it's like they gonna have a more attachment to like battle rap fans. Like if you a core battle rap fan, you gonna love them. You know what I'm saying? It's just happy to see them doing it. Cause like you said,
I don't think your superpower gonna work on you though, and that's I'm gonna trump you with the views. I'm gonna trump you with the money shit. Yeah. Because you a person we all seen win multiple tournaments, do multiple things at the same tier as him, and still doing it on the, like they say, the Michael Jordan of leagues in battle rap and shit like that.
I think he gonna still try that. I just feel like that's his. At this point in his career, that's him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how certain, like he might get in there and granted and try to like, you know, talk a little different, but at this point in his career, I feel like that's just him. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk some money, I'm gonna talk views. Like, I done watched all his last battles and that's still kind of where he at with it. You know what I'm saying? Even the battles they feel like he won, Ill Will and them, he's still kind of doing that same talk. You know what I'm saying? He's still coming with that same, you know what I mean? So
Hitman told 3 Letterman, if Geechi don't wanna go hard every battle, then he shouldn't take so many battles. Okay. What's your response to that? I guess I
don't know, man, because I can't even say that because a battle they might not feel like I went hard in. It'll probably, for me, I'd be like, man, I can't say that I didn't even go hard. It just be sometimes, man, it just be, if I'm battling 4 or 5 times and it done been like a 2-month span, that's a level of difficulty than having one battle in 8 months. You know what I'm saying? So I might not have the same material level that you might expect to have if I done waited 8 months, because then I could have put all 100-something thousand of these bars that I done put. I done had 5 battles, you know what I'm saying? 3-round battles each one, you know what I'm saying? So we talking 15 rounds opposed to you just having your 3, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm sitting back, I could have saved all that, but I done put bars in all these rounds. So to them, what they saying is like not taking it serious. It'd be more so like, nah, it's taking it more serious. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going in there back to back, and I'm putting my name on the line. You know what I'm saying? Every time. And like I told him this earlier, we was in the spaces, and he was like, he beat a lot of killers. And I'm like, that's a fact. You have battled a lot of top names. I done probably battled more top names than you as well in a shorter amount of time. You know what I'm saying? And I've been doing it. But in battle rap, being a killer is like subjective too, because if you battling somebody like, let's just say I'm coming to Miami and I'm battling somebody that may not be on the big stage, but he one of the nicest dudes in Miami, and he get a chance to battle me. He's a killer because he's gonna try. This is his chance to kill Geechi Gotti. Like, I'm going harder than if I'm battling Charlie Clips, who, if he win, lose, it don't matter. His money stay the same, everything stay the same. So a lot of times when you get those big battles, dudes not even trying to kill each other. You know what I'm saying? They up there for the check. Like, man, we both getting big money. We just gonna say some cool shit against each other and get off the stage. A lot of them dudes don't put their name on the line and get out there with somebody that's really gonna try to kill them. That's really like, I need this spot. You know what I'm saying? I need this opportunity. I need this look. I really want this shit. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I feel like him battling once every blue moon gonna save him because it looks good. Like, okay, you can show up after you ain't battled in 2 years, and you've been probably writing or saying shit that you said 7, 8 years ago, like you did in that freestyle. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Some shit you been writing raps because you know what I mean? You rapping every day on TV, so it ain't like you probably ain't keeping your pen moving or whatnot, but like you not competitively doing this, like it's gonna be shown on the knife, I feel too though.
3 Letterman also quoted you saying,
excuse me,
Hitman Holla is the biggest hater. He don't like showing people love if they're better than him.
Yeah, that's a fact. He don't. Hitman Holla don't show nobody no love when they doing better than him. You know what I'm saying? That's how him and A-Verb getting into it right now. You know what I'm saying?
You feel like A-Verb's better than Hitman?
I feel like they gonna always have, they name gonna always run side by side to each other because of St. Louis, and then they had a battle. So they battle, A-Verb won. So no matter what, Verb always gonna be able to say, I'm the big dog in St. Louis. Right. No matter how many views, how much money, how much everything, and when you look at it, people start saying they Mount Rushmores, they always gonna say, nah, Verb. So that's something that eat Hitman up. You know what I'm saying? Deep down inside, that fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Like on some like, nigga, I done got way more views than him. I'm making way more money. You know what I'm saying? How y'all get? But he beat you. He whooped you. Big Gerald. He made a moment on you. You know what I'm saying? Like one of the biggest,
Big Gerald. That's
one
all
of
you
the
gotta
biggest
say.
battle rap moments ever. You know what I'm saying? He made that out of you. You know what I'm saying? So he don't like to see that. You know what I'm saying? He don't like to see that with. It's a lot of dudes. You know what I'm saying? Including myself. You know what I'm saying?
He also stated that he said Geechi battles in LA 80% of the time.
And that's a lie too. You know what I'm saying? I battled in LA during the Caffeine era. So Caffeine had like a good little 1-2 year run, you know what I'm saying? When they was out there like 2020 to like 2022 or something like that. When they had their run, and all their events wasn't in LA, only when they did the COVID. So COVID was only like 2020, you know what I'm saying? Really that whole year 2020. Once 21 hit, they was doing events everywhere, Florida, Virginia, like all that was around that time.
They was in Virginia for a minute,
They was in Virginia doing a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? Texas, they was doing Houston, all them was Caffeine events when I was battling. So that's just a narrative that they get to confuse people that's like a casual fan, somebody that's not really paying attention. You know what I'm saying? If you're not paying attention, then you can say that, like, yeah, you always did battle at home. Like, nah, hell no, all my battles is on the road. Any battle that's big and that matter besides looks was on the road. Surf is in Houston, Shine is in Orlando, motherfucking Chess is in Florida, Tay Rock is in Philly. You know what I'm saying? Like all these the big names. Mook is in New York. You feel me? Like I can keep going. Ill Will is in Virginia. You know what I'm saying? Like all these big names. Hollow is in Houston. Calico is in Houston. You know what I'm saying? Like it take a long time for me to think of a LA battle that I had besides the tournaments. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was the only time the Caffeine tournaments was in LA, and I battled Lux in LA. You know what I'm saying? Like other than that, everything else was on the road. And I had to get that because I'm coming from the West. So like that's what made it like a thing. Like I got to come over there to beat these dudes. Because early on they tried to say that I think when the first couple of battles when I battled like Stewie Newton and Glueasy on the PG
Stewie
come
Newton
up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They was like, okay, he winning now because he started off at home. And they instantly, after that, JC, all those battles, they was flying me out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I've been getting, ever since that first flight, I ain't never stopped getting on planes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? For real.
Right.
I tell you what, this battle gaining so much traction. I was watching No Jumper, and Wack 100 and Lush 1 actually decided to do a live bet.
Yeah, and I can't believe Wack. Like shout out Wack.
Yeah, that was crazy to me.
I know. affiliation that Hitman, you know what I'm saying, aligned itself with is gonna make sense for Wack to go that route. But then like Wack don't watch enough battle rap anyway, you know what I'm saying? So he just going with his guy, which is Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
Nick Cannon going with his guy, which is Hitman. So it makes sense, you know what I'm saying? Lush the only one sitting up there that know battle rap, that's paying attention. So he the only one that can really honestly break it down, because Nick Cannon, shout out to him, you know what I'm saying? But he literally just going off of like, Hitman is, you know what I'm saying, the Hulk Hogan of this shit. Like, he made this and shit. It's like, how, you know, like, he's talking about, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not even mad at it because that's his guy. So he's supposed to be biased to that extent. You know, he worked with him every day. They on the road, touring, doing all that. So that makes sense. But I feel like if he really paid attention to, he never really broke down why he would win. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just kept saying, like, you know, he performs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he does. And I think a lot of people say that, like, yeah, he performs. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yeah, but when you battling, like, performance is one thing, but it's like, that's when you going against other performers, you know what I'm saying? So when you use somebody like, okay, say people always say he beat K-Shine or something like that, that's one of those. But then one of the most notable losses against somebody like Surf, who not really a performer, he came at you with like a strong angle in that third that beat you. You know what I'm saying?
Press 9.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He talked to you, and that's what got you, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's different styles in battle rap, you know what I'm saying, that kind of just clash with each other sometimes. And I think, you know, that's kind of going to be his downfall in this one. You know what I'm saying?
Calico mentioned, he said, Hitman is an angler. So I wanted to ask you, what angles, if any, are you predicting that Hitman is going to use? Are you on a...
I ain't never really heard Hitman angle like nothing crazy that I can remember, like probably Arsenal battle way back then and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
the bus driver
the bus driver and all that shit. I think he was like one of the first people that kind of was saying that, you know
and
what I mean?
Even then, that was a fake angle.
Yeah, so, like, I mean, that was one of the ones he probably came with, but anything, I mean, it's probably just going to be some surface level shit, man. He probably going to get to talking about me and high behind trees and, you know what I'm saying, shit like that, you feel me? Like, he gonna cover some trees, he might come with...
You don't get tired of that shit, bro?
Was that a story?
The tree bar? Like,
yeah, I mean, for me, I don't never really get tired of it because I be like, shit, that be, when they rapping that'd be like the best part. Like, oh, this...
That's all you got?
I know this an easy win. Like, they waste like 30 more bars on this one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because half the time, everybody in there just looking at it like, come on, man. Like, what is you doing? Like, this ain't even going, this don't hit against me. You feel me? So that's something I probably feel like he come with 9 times out of 10. Like you said, the money angle. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, I've been getting paid this since this time. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this long. You know what I'm saying? Which I think when they battle me, all them dudes from that era, that's kind of what they all take the angle of, like, they've been doing this since this, and I've been doing it since this. So, you know what I mean? Pay homage or some shit. You feel me?
Right.
So I see that angle coming from a mile away. You know what I'm saying? And if he do something different, I'll be shocked. Because Hitman just don't strike me as a dude that's going to do nothing different. You know what I'm saying? But maybe he'll watch this interview and he might think of something different to think of, but I don't even think he that capable.
Y'all promotion,
you know,
y'all promotion been on another level, man. Y'all promotion never been on so much of another level that I seen, and I want to ask you this too. Does it affect you that the URL put out a card that's supposed to happen a week before you guys battle?
It ain't affect me, nah. I seen him getting upset and, you know, kind of getting upset with it, but for me, man, business is business. Like, you know, like, and when you think about it, it's like, you can't stop them from getting theirs. You know what I'm saying? Like, my event with Hitman ain't making them no money. You know what I'm saying? It's not putting no money in Rum Nitty pocket, Real Sick, Miss Hustle, Fonz, Tay-Rock, you know, all the people that's on that URL card. So in order for them to make their bread, if a league come hit them up and say, yo, we got an event November 3rd, I got this, if they would have hit me, and said they had some dollars, you know what I'm saying? I would have been battling a week before Hitman too. You know what I'm saying? They'd hit me with the right ticket, like, yo, Geech, man, we got, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, yo, I ain't for sure. You know, tell Hitman we gonna drop the flyer on this dumbass. You know what I'm saying?
Because I heard him say he's kind of angling it as if, like, damn, Gotti, those your people, how they doing this to you?
They ain't doing nothing to me. I'll be back over there. You know what I'm saying? Right after this. I'll be right after this, I'll be right back over there. You know what I'm saying? Getting to the money, getting to the work. Like, I get his position in it. Like, he throwing an event, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wants an event thrown a week before it is, or a week, you know what I'm saying, before it is, especially a big card, because, you know, you always feel like the fans is going to be split between what pay-per-view to buy, or, you know what I'm saying, what event to fly to and stuff like that. But, man, when you stand on your product, like I did in the whole event, when we did our event,
Come on.
man. And when John and them, the event was 2 days.
I asked John about
which event was that?
That was Battle Loso.
The one
But they card ain't matter.
Yeah.
And I fucked with y'all boys.
But it didn't matter, right?
Yeah,
That's
because me and Geechi was on the same card for real. Thank you.
Man. You ain't stopped nothing. So that's
You
how
gotta
I
get
look
your
at
one
it.
up.
I had to throw myself in there.
For sure. Yeah, so it didn't stop nothing for me. I'm like, and we had that talk too. We like, damn, man, this shit kind of wild, motherfucker. But it's like shit. But I still went to John event.
The only thing that affected me,
jumped on the plane, came to ours, battled, did it. It's like, you know, at the end of the day, I'm looking at it in the aspect of business, like, and the aspect of like getting to the money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah. Like you could, it's too many leagues already. So that's like saying like, okay, y'all got me as a podcast guest today, and I'm like, man, but if y'all would have did a guest the day before me, man, that's fucked up, man. You done killed my anticipation. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, you gotta just keep going. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is work. Like, it's the same thing. I feel like with battle rap, it's like, yo, you give it more opportunity. Somebody gotta do it. You like just on the 9th, make sure you ready and put on the show. And make sure, you know what I'm saying, keep promoting and people gonna come pull up. You know, I ain't got time to be worrying about somebody else doing it. Arguing and complaining, because then you're going to put more light on the other card. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're talking about it too much. You know what I'm saying? Keep talking about your shit. You know what I'm saying? But he'll learn something, you know? He lucky he battling me, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody else will teach him that. You know what I'm saying? Too much in his emotions, you know what I'm saying?